All right, listen up, y'all. This coronavirus thing has definitely got people thinking, and hopefully, you're thinking about being better prepared, even if we get over this thing and things calm down and flatten the curve and all that stuff. Um, just making sure that you guys are prepared for your families and all that stuff. We always try to prepare in our family for situations like this. But when it comes down to it, we always have to just keep sharpening our skills and getting better and better. So, we always have our go bag ready to go, all of our safety stuff. We have food stashed away a little bit at least, water. Um, but in this episode, I was wondering if you guys have a go bag. We do, and I was thinking the other night. I'm thinking, okay, I haven't really gone through my go bag lately, and also, I, I have a lot of camping gear, and I've gone on trips, and sometimes I take stuff out. I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I have that in my go bag. Let me just borrow it real quick because maybe I ran out of it in my backpacking thing, and I'm like, okay, I'll just replenish it when I get to it. But sometimes I don't, and so this is like a great time right now to make sure that I have everything in my go bag. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna grab my bag, which is underneath my desk, and I'm gonna just do a dump and see what I have in there, just to see if I am prepared myself. So I'm kind of putting myself to the challenge. So this is my little go bag challenge, survival bag challenge, and again, a go bag for me, and I know everyone has different definitions, but if you just need to grab it, you know that you needed to go because you needed to get out of there, or you need to maneuver somewhere else quick. You have the essential items to get you going, to keep you going for a day or so until you can upgrade whatever you have and whatever you need to survive for you and your family. So here we go. My official go bag dump. Now everyone's got different bags. This one's just a cheap one I got from Amazon, and it does the job. You know, the one thing to look for is just I didn't want anything too big for my go bag. I mean, I have, if anyone knows me, I have like a million different backpacks because I love backpacking, but I just have this interest in bags. So I have a million backpacks for different certain things. This one I just picked because it was cheap, and it had a lot of the pockets that I needed and the storage I needed. And I didn't want anything too big in bulk. I just needed something I can just grab real quick, head out if I needed to, or if I'm just going on a quick trip somewhere, I can just stuff this into my trunk, and it's got everything in there. So let's see. I'm just gonna work from my pockets down into the main pocket. So right out here, quick grab. Let's see. This is what I have. I have a, looks like a credit card, but really what this is tape. So I have some duct tape and some electrical tape. You never know what you need to fix on the go. So this is a compact way to have some tape. I have some batteries here, right? Specifically AAA, because I know I have a headlamp in here somewhere, so I need to have extra batteries because you never know when your batteries are gonna go bad or what. So always have that. I have some cheap, just cheaters, some glasses because I'm getting old. It's my eyesight is fading me. That's just kind of quick stuff. Usually I'll keep my keys in there. Usually I'll keep. I also always keep in there. I just have it on my side, but I always have the Leatherman is either always going to be in my pocket or it's going to be right here in my go bag. So I'm super consistent of where everything goes all the time because I need to know where I reach it. So I'm going to put it right there, and I also have. Grab it. Now Leatherman is always in my pocket on the right side, and this is always in my pocket or in my go bag as well. So this is a counterpoint one knife. Keep it really sharp, always sharpening this thing, and it's just a nice defensive weapon. If you guys are uncomfortable with carrying a firearm, this is a great option to have to protect yourself protect your loved ones. So it's usually sitting in here or on my person, usually on my person most of the time, but if I have to put it down, I usually have it right in here. Okay, what else? Okay, this is probably the, when people talk about like survival bags or go bags, a lot of times they're talking food and water. Water is actually the most important thing, but the biggest thing that, I have focused on my go bag is making sure that I'm keeping my family safe, that I can defend them, and two, that I can attend to their medical needs. So right now I have a Israeli bandage. Most of you guys know what this is. If not, look it up. It's cheap, but it's a way to stop bleeding. That's the biggest thing you need to know, is that you need to know how you can stop the bleeding. So this one, it's basically like an ace bandage almost, with like a tourniquet or tourniquet style. So you can wrap it around, cinch it, and then ratchet it down. So Israeli bandage. This is a must, in my opinion, in a go bag. The other most important thing, if you look at all the military guys, special ops guys, medical guys, EMT guys, you have to have a tourniquet. Now, I have one. There's some people I know, people that I follow like on YouTube, they literally have these all over the place. They'll have a few of them in their cars. Again, we're not talking about, zombie apocalypse where people are going to be in war. I mean, it could happen, but these are nice to have just in a car accident. Just if you're going backpacking, if you're going mountain biking, this is a must have. I've literally seen mountain bikers who have crashed, hit a major artery in their legs, and they had to improvise on tourniquets. This one is so compact and easy to store, easy to have on your person all the time, and it is a must. So get a good one and practice it. Also, like, you don't want to be trying to figure it out when you have an emergency. Here's the headlamp that I talked to you about. I have some hand warmers in here. I think I just stuffed these in there, but that's really the base. And also, if you notice, I have my packages already open. You don't want to be fiddling with this kind of stuff when an emergency happens. So it is also not an accident that I have it on my outer pockets right here, because you need to stop the bleeding, and you're going to need other things too. I'm telling you right now, my go bag is not complete, but it's a good start. And what I did when I first started was, it costs money to buy these things, and you can buy the most expensive items or some discount items. The good stuff they have at Walmart is great too. But if you are cost conscious, you just start somewhere and keep building. That's what I did with my go bag. I started with the essentials. The essentials to me were stop the bleed, some water purifiers. You need water. If there's anything that's you're going to die in 3 days if you don't have water. You can go a long time without food. So stop the bleed was essential for me, and also some essential just defend myself type items, and a multi-tool, because you never know what's going to go on. So okay, we'll go in the main pack here. One of the main packs. Gotta defend yourself. So this is just a holster. I do have some. I have a stove, gas, and a mug. Now, is it super essential? No, but my peace of mind, if I had to bug out somewhere real quick, me and my family, I have one item where I can cook something, in the long run, but also if I needed to purify water, it's right here. And also I love coffee, so if I need to make some coffee, right here. Beanie. If it's cold, one thing that's going to keep you warm, you got to cover your head. Beanie. Shema. Now this is same thing. Put it around your neck, keep you warm. Put it around your head at night, keep you warm. Also, it can use it to stop bleeds if you needed to. You can use it to carry items. If you needed to, pick berries or something like that, you can use this and make it into a little sack or whatever. But this is super multi-purpose. I try to find things that are multi-purpose that you can use. I got some wipes. Again, see, here's the thing. This is what I need to redo my thing. I know I have a first aid kit in here, but it's kind of hodgepodge right now, so I need to refine what I have in my go bag. Now, if you look in here, I have some sardines, some crackers, some peanut butter, smoked baby clams or something like that. Really what you need on here is just high density caloric food. These are proteins, but gives you enough fat to keep going. I hear gummy bears are also great. It gives you some sugar and just enough, a little bit of protein just to keep going. But again, you're not going to have a full-on meal, but if you're on the go and you need energy, you're going to need water first. But at least I have some things that I know in here that are super compact, do not go bad because they're canned. They're not super heavy, and they're high in calories. Calories and fat. That's one of the main pouches. Last main pouch. I have a field gun cleaning kit. You never know what's going to go on out there. I just had another holster. Here's an old one. I'm going to take this one out and actually put the new one in. Here is really the second most important thing. This is your water purifier. This one is the Sawyer Mini. Literally, you can use this as a straw. The straw comes with it. Punch it on there. It tells you where the flow is. So, flow of water is going this way. So you can literally put this on a bottle. You can collect water in a bottle, put it on here, screw it on, drink it. The filter, here's the flow right here. The filter will just filter out all the nasty stuff, all the stuff that's going to make you sick, and you can do it on the go. I recommend the Sawyer Mini because, one, it's relatively inexpensive. It comes with its own flush kit, so you can, every time you use it, you gotta flush it out so that it doesn't get backed up, and you can get all those nasty dirt and germs, off the filter. You have to basically backwash it. It also comes with this, or I might have bought this separately, but it is part of the Sawyer system. You need a way to collect and store water for you and your family. It's not like you're going to be finding water all over. We're lucky. We're here on the river, so if I need to not use my car, we can, huff it up and down the river. There's going to be all kinds of people on there. We have a homeless issue right here, so people are urinating in the river, and it's getting bad. And so this is key so that you can use it along with your filter to stay hydrated and keep your family alive and safe. So Sawyer Mini is what I highly recommend. Pair of gloves. You're going to need gloves to protect your hands. Also keeps you warm. A little belt storage system. I use this for running, but I figure I can also use this if I need to just carry something extra on my waist. Money, you can hide money, stuff like that. Another glove. This is a larger water storage bag. Same thing. I can collect water, put it in here, or what I typically will do is I'll collect water in here, put the cap on, and then squeeze it into this. So I always have good water in storage, and it's super collapsible. It's very sturdy, and I can keep it in my pack. That way, if I'm on the go, I have water. I have my little medical kit. In here, you just have your basic first aid stuff. You have Band-Aids, gauze, ointment, aspirin, stuff like that. Now, I can tell right now I'm not going to do a full-on dump. I'll do that maybe for another video. My medical bag, I keep it in a red bag because I know this is when I reach in there, if there's other stuff, I need to reach in there real quick, I can grab this, and I know I'm already missing some things in here. Okay, I don't have medical shears, probably some other things to help pack wounds. I'm just feeling it right now. I know it's light, so I know I've borrowed some items to put in like my camping backpacks, and I never returned it. So this is a good exercise right now as to making sure that you have your go bag and your medical bag, your stop the bleed kit, ready to go. Right now, like I just did a random dump. I wanted to see in front of all of you if I was prepared, and right now I know I do need to make sure that I sharpen this up. But there's just really basic stuff, even down to tissue and a little bit of roll of toilet paper. So that's it. The other thing that's super important to me is you need to be able to start a fire. So I have fire starter kits in here. They're small. I have rain-proof matches. I have other items that help start fire. I have paracord, because you never know if you're gonna need some string, some cord to fix something, or maybe even you have a broken arm. You can kind of make a temporary I don't even know what you call it, but something to hold your arm in place. I have these masks. I made this go bag years ago, and now it's much needed, especially right now with what's going on with COVID-19. And let me tell you right now, people, just because things calm down, we're always going to have to be prepared for pandemic. That's just going to be the new normal. That's that. Get one of these guys. These guys I got for free when I ran a marathon, but it goes around your neck. You can use it to shield your face, and it keeps you warm. You can, once it's around your neck, you can put it over your head to stay warm. So again, multifunction, super light, ready to go. I have a thermal blanket. These are the metallic kinds like often you get after a marathon. You can buy these super cheap at Walmart. They're light, they work good, and in the cold, when you're outside for some reason something happened and you had to leave your house and you need to shelter somewhere, this is going to keep you alive. You also have I have a notebook here, and I have a pen stashed away in here somewhere. I gotta tighten that up. But when you're cold and tired and exhausted, you're not going to be thinking right. You're going to need to be taking notes. You might need to leave notes for people. You might need to leave notes for yourself where you leave your stashes of food or firearms or whatever when you're out and about. And yeah, just you may need to pass notes, but most of all, you need to keep notes for yourself. And that's that. So anyway, that was a really, really quick breakdown of my personal go bag. There's lots of improvement that I have, but I'm just hoping to share with you what I have done to prepare for my family and our safety. There's other things in this house that I'm not going to go in today, but if we needed to get out of here real quick, or if there's an emergency in the house, I know exactly where my go bag is, and I know exactly what's in it. Well, now I know exactly what's in it, but I had a good idea. But hey, if there's an emergency, I know I have some emergency stuff in my go bag. So hopefully this helps you out. Stay safe during this quarantine period, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Sorry, I missed one essential item. Forgot to turn the bag on the side here, and I have a flashlight. This one is a Nitecore MH12. Super quality build on these flashlights. Throws a ton of light. It's got different options for how much light you want to throw. Rechargeable USB battery on here. Most important thing too, obviously you need this thing to get around. I have it always here on my nightstand. When things go bump in the night, I can always bring this out with me with whatever defensive stuff I've got going on. And one thing that's nice about having a flashlight is, one, get a flashlight with this feature right here, strobe. That is a good defensive feature to have, because when you have that strobe, the bad guys will usually go away. And also, they don't know. A lot of times they're guessing on what's behind that strobe. And a lot of times it's a firearm. So, you got one of those things that go pew pew. That's nice to have with a nightstand. I know a lot of you guys have firearms with lights and lasers on your pew pew. So, but if not, this is a nice little item to have. So, make sure to have a good flashlight. I keep it next to my nightstand at night, next to my other things that take care of bad guys. But I always have it. If I don't have it on me, it's always right here, right on my pack. I was always on the right side. I can always grab it. Anyway, that kind of completes the set there. It's just one item I forgot. So anyway, hopefully you guys thought it was useful that I did this bag dump. Again, there's things I need to improve. There's always, I think your go bag will always have room for improvement. But start somewhere. Start simple. Again, medical bag, stop the bleeding, most important. And then water for sure. Purifier, something that contain it, and then all the other stuff that I showed you. And again, hope that is helpful. It helped me out. It reminded me that I need to replenish my medical bag stock items, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, keep safe.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Make sure to click on the subscribe button if you like my videos, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can receive notifications on all upcoming content. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Enjoy.